Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post something new. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so this is for the Pink Gingerbread Challenge and Giveaway, and this is hosted by Sandy at Sandy's Planners Shop and Crafts, and she is asking for one of these. You could send in one gingerbread dangle or 6 gingerbread die cuts with 3 layers minimum. So, and you can, it has to have pink in it, and it has to be anything gingerbread. So it could be like cookies, gingerbread house, anything baking. So I decided to use this die, and it's actually a shaker, but she doesn't want shakers, she wants die cuts. So I'm going to make shakers, and this is this piece here cut out, and then this one is this piece. So this piece, you get this negative out. So I saved the negative, and I think this is a die from Temu. It was gifted to me, so I don't really know. So for this, I made from the negative of this one. So I'm going to make my 6 shakers for other projects, but I decided to use the negative so I'm not wasting anything, and I made these cute little gingerbreads. So this one doesn't have the little icing on, and the reason why, because you know it goes with the gingerbread, but it's supposed to go over this, so they're a little bit bigger. So I'm going to cut that out and show you how I used it and still ended up being able to make it work for my my gingerbread die. And I use my little sidekick just for tiny projects like this that I'm working on. So I have my handy dandy little pin to poke them all out, and then because they're going to be longer, what I did, like, I'll put the glue on and then show you guys how I did this. So I just put my glue about where I wanted it to go, and of course, come on, there we go. Just put it on there. It's gonna adhere the icing paper on there anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then what I did is I took my little, it's a wax picker-upper thing. And of course, this one's right side. I'll say they're all upside down now. So I put it on there, and you can see that it's hanging over a little bit off the edge. Let me get my tweezers. So there's that one, and that one. So it's just easier. You can use your tweezers to do it, but for me, it's easier just to pick up with my little wax tip and set it on, and then it just drops right back down. If that makes sense. Like, it's just so much easier than trying to get my tweezers and place it on there right. So all I'm doing now is just taking my finger tool and just dabbing the excess glue that's on the sides so that it's not like wet. And you see what I'm saying, how it it sticks off the sides. So what I did for that, and it still looks cute, it's still kind of, you know, wiggly, squiggly, however you say that word. I just take this and nip it right off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Because these are supposed to go across the sides of this, so the parts that I'm snipping off is essentially this much on each side. And then what I did for the eyes, because the eyes that come with this set I felt like were too big, because this is, again, the negative of the actual size. So the head is supposed to be bigger. And then these are the eyeballs that you get, and I just felt like they were too big for this Gingy. But it would probably look better on a bigger head, like that. So what I did is I took the eyes from this die set, which is a Chaos Crafts die, and I just took the eyelashes, because she's a girl and she's supposed to be pink. So that is how I used a Chaos Crafts die with the Timu die to make this. And then for the little buttons, instead of cutting out paper, I used this beautiful sequins mix that was gifted to me in my farm animal swap. And I just put my glue down on my paper and then picked up my gem and put it on there. This thing comes in very handy. It's nice to have. So I just wanted to share how I did that. And then I made these little tiny flowers with the punch that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just put two together, and then I used my hot fix tool and put my gem in there, and I've had those in my stash. I need to make some more. But yeah, those are my cute little gingerbreads that I'm going to send in for the swap. And I just thought that I would share how I saved the negatives and use those to create 6 little gingerbreads. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.